Two UTSA professors hope to preserve the West Side's musical heritage through the West Side Sound Oral History Project.
The professors are collecting interviews, photos, and recordings of some of the music produced from the west side of San Antonio, and they're partnering with some community members.
Tiffany Huertas joins us live from the West Side with more on this project. Good morning, Tiff. So who have the professors partnered with on this particular project?
One of the people that they've partnered with is Jaime Macias. He is the owner of Jaime's Place. It's a bar in the West Side. But what's interesting about this location is that they attract artists to perform here that have that element of the West Side sound. And just check it out. Professors have already collected some items. To talk more about these items, we have Sylvia and Gloria. Good morning. Sylvia, talk to us about this project and what is the West Side sound? What is it?
Right, so the West Side Sound Oral History Project is a project that is rooted in Mexican American Studies history. And so we go into the community and we interview people who have memories about the music, about dancing, and Dr. Gonzalez can tell you about the sound.
Okay, yes, it was a sound that was developed on the West Side by baby boomers at the time. And they were just trying to emulate what they heard on the radio. But when they did, it came out our way because we can't do it exactly the same way because we are who we are. And so it was created by San Antonio teenagers, which DJ Henry Peña calls San Antonio's oldest teenagers, okay, because they still gravitate to the sound, to this music.
Talk to us about some of these items that you've all collected
Okay,
so far.
sure. This is some, right here. Let me show you this. Sonny Ozuna, Sonny and the Sunliners.
Who is he?
He is one of the West Side Sounds that started out as a garage band, and they went on to have a hit, "Talk to Me," which became allowed them to go to American Bandstand, which was a show at the time that everybody watched, and so he was the first to go, and had a nationwide hit that brought this sound all over the United States. And people didn't know that it was local. It was local. It was something that was done by the youth here. It was not professional musicians, not something, it was just teenagers doing something over the summer.
And Sylvia, talk to us about why is it so important for this project to happen?
It's important for us, especially in general, but definitely in the time of COVID, to collect our histories from our community, specifically from the Mexican American community and from the West Side community. We're often left out of the historical record, so this project is an opportunity to tell our own stories from our own community and have it archived at UTSA.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much to both of you for joining me this morning. We're going to have more details on the noon show. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Tiffany.